Welcome to Guild Wars 2. I'm CuddlyJay, and today we shall continue to follow the adventures of Chinwagg, and of course, the best doggo ever. That's right, Clint. He is definitely the best doggo there is, I'll tell you that now. But before we begin our adventure, I thought I'd just show you some of the views that we will be wandering around today and adventuring in. And there is a reason for this. Guild Wars 2 is one of those MMORPGs that you gotta stand there and you can just look off into certain areas and just admire the art style, the looks of it, and just how, well, I don't know, beautiful it can look. So if you are ever in the lands of Guild Wars, just stand there and admire some of the scenery, because some of it is absolutely stunning, especially this, with what I'm about to show you.
Haha, surprisingly inexpensive fish for sale here. Don't all crowd me at once. Plenty of perfectly edible fish to go around. Entertaining all offers on my entire haul of tasty fish. At these prices, I must have brain damage. Come on now, I'm sure it's perfectly safe to eat.
What is that stench scorching my nostrils? Why are you still here?
Oh, come on now. I mean, I'm just trying to make a living.
I should arrest you for attempted murder.
Just a little fun at my expense, folks. Please don't arrest me.
Pack up your stinking toxic fish and shove off, or I just might.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
That was absolutely delicious. I think I'll go back there for another fish, I tell you. Anyways, let's continue forth on the adventures. First off, Chinwagg decides to climb the tower. That's right, there's a little parkour tower here that we of course parkour our way up, and we can of course visually see the cool cinematic once we're up there. And as I say, I love these little parkour like cinematic things. I'm awful at parkour, by the way, in any game, but this one has not been so bad recently, and I'm not the worst at it. It's still a little difficult, but not too bad. And I just like that reward at the end with that beautiful view. It's like exploring. You're rewarded with a beautiful view for your hard work. And hopefully you don't fall down while doing it. Now, this area that we're in actually is called the Black Haven area. And basically travelers get ambushed here, there's a lot of hostile creatures around and so forth. So we decide to go out and help any citizens that need our help. And of course, we investigate the bushes. That's right, the bushes might have bandits inside of them. So let's go get them, shall we? Now, after, of course, clearing out all of the bushes of bandits, and, just having a nice little dander around, we make the area safe for travelers once again. But I'll tell you this is definitely going to be one of those areas where the next adventurer will have to come along and do the exact same thing. It's a criminal hotspot, I tell you. A damn criminal hotspot. Anyways, after we complete that, we accidentally kind of stumble upon some sort of Tauren, and we help them out and defeat the Tauren. So after all of that fun adventuring and slaughtering of the, of everything really, we decide to, hang around this area, and eventually nighttime does fall. Now once nighttime falls, Chinwagg discovers a group of people, and he joins in with them, and guess what? If this isn't a part of your life, and you don't do this every day, you're not living life. It's a dance party! Let's get going! Yeah! Let's continue on with the adventure with Chinwagg and Clint. Next we decided to go get some hero points, still not sure what they're used for, but anyways, might as well get them while we still can. So we head back into the cave, and of course, Chinwagg has to deal with a few enemies. One of them, I believe, is some sort of boss of the cave, and as you know, Chinwagg deals with him very easily. Gets some of this meat here and consumes it. And then, that was pretty much the hero point. Then we head off to the next hero point, which seems to be a bit more interesting. It actually has portals all around this little small area, and basically it looks like you just have to kill enemies. So we, of course, activated after sweeping up some of the smaller portals around this area. Once we activated, Chinwagg is then ambushed multiple times by 3 enemies. Why? Because we decided to do this twice. That's right, we decided to do something twice because it felt that good. Anyways, Chinwagg defeats all the enemies and we get our hero points here, and we continue forth through Guild Wars 2. Now not too far from these portals and this hero point, there is a fella called Shady Hammond. Yes, for some reason I want to call him Hammond, Richard Hammond, out of, Top Gear, or The Grand Tour if you've ever watched it. But yes, Shady Hammond, how would you like to put it? A grave robber. Now he of course tells us he wants to show us something, some great treasure, so we of course follow him. Nothing suspicious here at all. Chinwagg follows him into this area.
In the wild, check behind you. An animal might be sneaking up on you. Don't let them get away!
After dealing with Shady Hammond and his ambush, look at this guy. Some of the most impressive shoulders I've ever seen. My goodness, he looks cool. One day, Chinwagg will look cool as well. With Clint by his side, of course. Now, after that Shady Hammond incident that we're not going to talk about, we, of course, decide to do a heroic deed. We help a married couple, a newlywed couple, go from one point to another. They're basically moving home and they need protection. So Chinwagg and many of the other players decide, you know what, we're going to help you both. Irvin and Jolanda, you're in good hands. We are of course attacked multiple times, but we deal with them. That's what we do. We protect the civilians and married couples. Yes, freshly married, I should say. Anyways, after multiple fights and, well, protecting the ox that holds their, their housely goods, their cups, the tea. The tea's very important. The coffee, the furniture, they even have clothes in there, I know. A few mattresses as well. It's quite an interesting ox. You might not know it, but there's a lot in that ox, alright? But yes, we eventually deliver them to their new location, and they head off to their new home. That's right, Chinwagg did another good deed, and really, he is a hero. So are the other players, I guess. It is now time to continue on with the main story. That's right, Chinwagg got some information, a location of his parents that he doesn't know but actually does know their location, if that makes sense. So we head off to that location now. Clint, by the way, is by his side, his most trustworthy doggo companion, the best doggo. Is this the place where my parents are?
It is. Watch your step, though. When we scouted around earlier, it looked like someone or something may have moved in.
Countess Anise asked us not to say more than necessary, as this is technically a royal matter. But I think you deserve what truth we can give you. Your parents were spies for the last king of Kryta, Jenna's father. They helped track and destroy White Mantle's cells, saving many lives in the process.
And this was their house?
Yes. The last message on file from your parents states that they feared White Mantle cultists had discovered their secret. We were planning to flee.
The Shining Blade lost contact with them after that. Either they fled to safety or...
Interesting. I have to know, so let's go inside and investigate the home. After defeating multiple spiders that kept ambushing us, we had to fight a boss spider, and of course, we simply dispatched it, as we do. And then, we saw the two gravestones. The first gravestone, or should I call it the headstone, the inscription reads this: 3 joys gave his life meaning, his wife, his country, and above all, his child. May the gods bless and protect our beloved Chinwagg. My God, it's really my parents here. And of course, the other headstone reads, cherished wife, devoted mother, loyal servant of Kryta. Our life's labor was to make a better world for the children to live in. May our beloved Chinwagg find it so.
It seems the White Mantle found your parents after all. I'm so sorry.
I still hope my parents were alive and out there. Wink, they might be, but well, that's a dream I'll have to give up, searching for them.
They gave their lives to defend Kryta against one of its oldest, greatest enemies. I'm sure they'd be proud of you.
I wonder who placed these gravestones, though.
Friends, perhaps? Fellow agents? We may never know. It was likely the same people who rescued you and took you to safety in Divinity's Reach.
I'd like to thank you both for finding this place, finding my parents' gravestones, and of course letting me know and join in on this.
My friend, this was never just another mission. Helping you with this has been our pleasure, believe me.
We'll meet again. I'm sure of it. Until then, stay safe.
And there we go, the end of the adventure, the end of today's adventure. If you enjoyed that, subscribe, leave a like, leave some comments, helps out with the algorithm, I think, I'm not sure though, but I do know, helps the channel grow, that's for sure. So yes, if you did enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe, and of course, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I think I'll dash off and get a cup of tea now.